Hi, you guys. So, I guess I have to remake this video. Um, there are a couple things that I've seen since I put out the dream about Israel being a hotspot, and a lady in there saying that she knew that Israel was doing child trafficking, but she wasn't really convinced about it being a hotspot. Um, and in the dream, I saw what was highlighted to me as Israel being the center and it having a red circle around it as to indicate the temperature. Not only the temperature, but I felt like it was figurative too. Like it was a hot spot, okay? Epicenter. So I seen this. This is crystal clear. And she was one of the ones that put out a lot of videos. I thought I unsubbed to her, but I guess not. And actually, I thought this video was mirrored, but it doesn't matter. Oh, this is the Milwaukee Police Protect house owned by clergy member used for sex trafficking. People who went inside the house, inside the cops' child kidnapping rape house, said they found the room with a bed and floor covered in blood. These were two kids that got, two black girls that got, went missing, and they called the police. They didn't meet the criteria at the time for an Amber Alert to be sent out for them. The mom called I'm going to sum all this up and I'll leave an article below. The mom pinged the girl's phone and called the police, but the police didn't do anything. She let them know where her daughter's phone was picking up at, and the police didn't do anything. And so a search party of a civil search party went out. The community went together, went to the house. There was shooting from inside of the house to the outside, apparently where they found the girls at, and that's when the police were called. Okay. It says the police quickly escorted the pedos out of the house. Disgusting. I'm not sure. That's not what the report says, of course. So the police get there and find two girls. Look at this. Look at the trucks, you guys. Look at these people outside. Because these people were found inside this house. These girls were found inside this house. And the mom had told the police where her daughter was. And they didn't show up until after the community came together to go search for them. And, just looking at some of the article and looking at the original IG post and looking at the comments here, we know that pedophilia is not just a local, not pedophilia, sex trafficking or child trafficking is not just a local issue. We have people all the way up at the top. It actually starts from the top on down of the triangle. You know what I want to say? That protect even the lowest of the low, whether or not this person was a clergy member or not. This looks real bad for the police right now. So not only did I want to share it because it was a piece that was familiar to the dream, and I feel like there's multi-layers. There are multi-layers. There's a video and a comment. A video on Israel and a comment that Sister Robin Fig Tree Generation left that made total sense. Maybe I'll share that in a part 2. But I didn't think this was a coincidence. Let me see. there was one more thing, and I'll wrap this up. I'll leave this video below. Apparently, this house was set on fire too. Okay. Sister Betty sent me this as it relates, and it definitely caught my eyes as it relates to Israel being a hotspot. This isn't Israel, but this is talking about a hotspot. So let me go ahead and read this. It says 100 degrees Fahrenheit, about 70 miles north of the Arctic Circle today in Siberia. It was the hottest temperature on record. That's a first in all recorded history. We are in a climate emergency. It says a small Siberian town north of the Arctic Circle reached 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit on Saturday. That is the highest temperature reading in the region since recording began in 1885. This scares me, I have to say. Environmentalist and 350.org co-founder Bill tweeted in a response to the news of the record-breaking reading. Because in June, an average high temperature there is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to go down and show you the picture. This kind of caught my eye because of the red. Siberia is Russia, largely Russia, okay? And being that it was in Siberia, in relation to Russia, in relation to all the countries that are about to surround Israel, that just caught my attention. But this Siberia is in Russia. It's like 2/3 of Russia, apparently. I don't do geography, but the Lord does. Okay? If I get anything that has to do with geography, I have to really have to look it up. But I did look that up. Siberia is in Russia. Okay? Look at that red. From my understanding, I believe that this is not climate change. This is other planets, planetary systems that are coming into, coming here to enter our solar system for judgment. Okay, that's causing these effects. We've got signs in the heavens, and the moon, and the stars, and in the sun. There was one more thing. There's a dream that I'm going to find. I've already did a partial update on that dream because part of it came to pass. But when somebody told me that the Saharan desert sands were red, or I guess it was creating reds. Either the sand was red or it was creating red atmospheres. As it's coming from Africa, it reminded me of a dream where I was on the bus and Donald Trump was in the bus with us. And I looked out the window and it was a red windstorm. I do believe that is war. But as I said, we were in a desert-like area, and there was a red windstorm. So when somebody made that comment, it reminded me of that dream. Again, half of it, I can't say half of it, but a large part of it has come true. I'll look it up and see exactly. I do believe we are on the brink of war. Annexation is July 1st, and we have ships, carriers abroad, and we've got every nation against every nation. Okay, right now. It's not funny, but something's about to give. Okay, you guys? There's one more video I want to do for sure today if I don't do a second update on this Israel dream. Okay?